Okay, here's three woodworking channels. The first one is Matthias Wandel. He does woodworking from an engineering perspective, he says. One thing he did, which is interesting, is he's made his own bandsaw. Pretty cool. The second one is C. Jane Drill. I think she's a construction worker. She talks about techniques and tools, and it's always short videos. She explains things really well. This is worth taking a check at. It's good. And the third one is April Wilkerson. She lives in Texas with her husband, and she is totally self-taught in woodworking. And it's really fun to see the projects she does and the mistakes she makes and what she learns. Check those channels out. They're pretty cool.
But they have something else that nobody else does. They've got a staff of people that do nothing but put you back together if you happen to be defrauded. People personally work with you and on your case to fix the problem, eliminating a hassle that you cannot imagine. It is a great service only LifeLock offers. Get LifeLock identity theft protection being that 5 in the SEC, dropping them into 8th place in league standings, heading into Saturday's game at 2nd place, South Carolina. WGAC News Time, 3:05. Traffic in Augusta's most accurate and dependable forecast are next.
Attention diabetics. With insurance, you may qualify to get your testing supplies at little or no out-of-pocket cost.
That fire pit.
Good. The tailgater doesn't know how to make a left turn, so I'm away from him.
Something that makes you completely comfortable? When you choose Carrier, you're choosing the brand that invented modern air conditioning in 1902 and has led the industry ever since. And when you choose Dadnack and Merritt, you're choosing Augusta's oldest Carrier factory authorized dealer. That means Dadnack and
Electronic devices. You're going to be that stupid, then you probably shouldn't be in public education or in education period. That's what I would say. All right.
That old clickety clack of the railroad track that always helped me lose an old good don't forget.
Whoa.
They could have waited a few more seconds. Whoa. Okay.
Had his cheeks thick and moan, opened his eyes, were open, and said, "He shot book bags." There were several hysterical laughs this time. They went off around the rock, and he could have the class. And Mr. Johnson went out of sight like a crash-diving submarine. The class, with the possible exception of Ted,
Come on. Nobody behind me.
You should reach your destination by 3:17 p.m. Continue on Alexander Drive for 3/4 of a mile.
blinker throw you off?
Continue straight onto Ruth Street, then your destination will be on the left.
Did you have a good birthday?
I did. Whoa.
That's...
He needs a flag on that. I didn't see it till I was right here.
I mean...
Speed up. But not slow down.
Road for 1.5 miles.
That's not a sidewalk.
Turn left onto South Bel Air Road. Continue on Georgia 232 West for 5 miles.
Parkway. Oh, that's interesting.
Fall on your Hello? Soon you're counting G's, but before you count to 5,
You're not the smartest driver, are you?
seems you're right back digging that G.I. jive.
All the school houses the same, modern and glass walled, or ancient and stinking of floor varnish. Lockers stood in silent sentinel rows with a break here and there to make room for a drinking fountain or a classroom door. Algebra 2 was in room 16, but my locker was at the other end of the hall. I walked down to it and regarded it. My locker. It said so. Charles Decker. Printed neatly in my hand on the
Yeah.
Station by 8:39 a.m. Turn right onto 12th Street.
This afternoon, little or no accumulation, highs in the 40s. And in Houston, Texas, partly sunny and very warm with a high above the record of 83. That's the nation's weather. I'm AccuWeather.com meteorologist Heather There.
94 at McAllen, Texas yesterday. Minus 29 at Clayton Lake, Maine. That's on the northwestern side of the Pine Tree State. 17 minutes after the hour, this is America in the Morning. I'm John Trout. An EF2 tornado touched down yesterday in New Orleans, causing heavy damage to buildings in the downtown area. Cleanup gets underway today. Andy Rose has this update.
Tornado just hit. Dick said. And after Ted
Come on, go!
With the door, Dick came out and said, "Two running steps with the floor."
Make up your mind, please. Make up your mind.
On an Alabama Saturday night.
Pick a lane.
That's it, just fine? Okay. Nothing funny?
Turn right toward Robert
Nothing
C.
exciting?
Daniel Jr. Parkway.
Nothing
Turn
weird?
right onto Robert C. Daniel.
This is the first cloverleaf ever built in South Carolina. It is over 60 years old. It's been rebuilt once about 10 or 15 years ago. And even though it's over 60 years old, I'm guessing less than 500,000 people have ever driven on it. This is on a federal reservation. You have to have a reason to be here. So here's a little piece of history that you get to see that you wouldn't see otherwise.